So I decided to take on a different approach when it came to making makeup videos. Instead of recording and doing a voiceover as a tutorial, I was just gonna do it and explain as I go along. So we'll see how this works. We're gonna start off with a white based gray, and I'm using Patience from Bare Minerals. And it looks like this. And this is going to be swept all over the eyelid. So after the white, I taped the corners of my lid here, of my eye here, because I want a sharp and defined look. I took a black ice, sort of charcoal color, and I say black ice because that's the name of the eyeshadow I used. It's from Bare Minerals. I'll show it to you now. It's this one here. And I took this color. It's very shimmery, and that's good because Pam's makeup is always super shimmery. And what I did with this color was I made a sort of arch. And I went from here, the inner corner, around as an arch, and then just widened it, kind of like a wing in a sense, ending here at the tape, because I want that sharp, defined look, very dramatic, very Pam. So take that charcoal shimmer color, start from the inner corner, and take your time with it, because you want to take your time and perfect it now rather than having to take the time and fix it later and then, God forbid, you mess up. And you don't want it to touch the brow bone because we're going to be highlighting that later. And just keep layering it on because you don't want to go crazy either. So there's that, and then you can take a loose powder brush and wipe away any excess that you may have, just to clean it up. Then we're going to be taking a steel metallic gray. It's going to be very metal-like. And I'm using this one from my Alice palette, Urban Decay. And that's literally like a steel or metal gray color. It's very metallic. And this, we're going to sweep right over the gray that you've colored in there. And that's just going to go and end right here. We're not going to take it any further. And now we're going to take a white color. I'm going to be using the White Rabbit color from my Alice Urban Decay palette. And that's this one here. It's a very shimmery white, very luminescent. And this is going to be highlighting your brow bone and your eyelid. We'll sweep it across the brow bone, starting from the inner corner of the eye. And then sweep it outward. And then take the smaller brush, same white, and put it on the eyelid. Now, if you find you don't have enough room on the eyelid, you can always take a Q-tip and some eye makeup remover that doesn't contain alcohol and just sweep it over the lid to clean that area up, and then swipe the white over. So you can always do that if you happen to have a little bit too much charcoal on the lid. Take a white crayon, an eye crayon that's very shimmery, and it looks like this. And this is from Ulta. It's very shimmery white, and this is going to go on the brow bone because we really want to highlight it so that it glows, and the lid as well. Then you can use your smaller brush to blend that in well. You don't want to go too gradient with it either, because remember that we're going for a sharp, defined look. Not totally smooth. And then any charcoal that you might have run over, just take the black ice color, the first charcoal color, and run that over any ends that you might have run over with the white. Now take a liquid black eyeliner. I'm using L'Oreal's Telescopic. And I'm not a big fan of this eyeliner, but I can't find the other better one that I have. So the other one is the e.l.f. one, and it's a marker. It's sort of like a pen liner, and I prefer that one way more. But only because the end of this one is pretty dull. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of blunt. See what I mean? It's not super sharp. So I'm going to do the best I can with this one. And this is just going to be run across your lid. We're going to do a winged line. And it's pretty long and it's pretty thick. I wanted it to be a bit thinner, but this liner brush is really crappy, so I'm gonna have to deal with what I have. But if you have a thinner liner brush, by all means, please use that one instead. There's that. And now take a black pencil liner, and I'm just using regular Avon pencil liner. That's only gonna fill in the blanks that you've got here. Now we're gonna take off the tape. And with a loose powder brush and some loose powder of your skin tone, wipe off any marks that you may have left of the makeup. Take the same black pencil liner, and this is going to run just below on your bottom lid here. So starting from the inner corner here, I'm going to go in. And then you can use a shading brush or whatever you may have to blend that in. I'm just going to use my pinky because I find it easier for me. Pam wears very dark, very heavy makeup. So. And then last but not least for the eyes, take your mascara, and I would suggest using fake lashes and putting on fake lashes first, because she's always using the grandiose fake lashes, but I don't have any. So what I'm going to do is take my regular mascara and just coat it several times. And if you've got short lashes, you can always use an eyelash curler, but I've got long lashes, so I find that I don't really need an eyelash curler. And then once you're done with the bottom lashes, and you find that you don't have, first apply the fake lashes if you have them, then run the mascara. If you don't have fake lashes, do what I'm doing and run the mascara several times over the top lashes. And then take a clean eyelash curler, and I'm taking this one, not curler, eyelash brush, and I'm using this one here. Or you can use an eyelash comb or whatever you have, and just that way you part the lashes. Now for the final touch with the eyes, grab an eyebrow pencil or do your usual eyebrow routine, whatever that may be. And there are the eyes complete. Now we're going to work on the face. And what we're going to do is take a highlighter, a face highlighter. And I'm going to be using one from the e.l.f. Basic Eye Edition palette. I'm using this one here. And we're going to highlight the standout areas of the face. So that would be here, nose, and cheekbones. And then we're going to take a blush, and I'm using Tarte's Natural Beauty Cream Blush. And that looks like this. You can use a powder brush if you want, but I find that this goes on better for me. And this is just going to be right here so that it sharpens the face and defines it. It's actually going along with that eyeliner is. And now we're going to work on the lips. Now, Kristen Bauer, the actress who plays Pam, her lips are a lot more fuller than mine. And I feel like it won't look right if mine are a little bit fuller. But I did that. I made them fuller, and that just didn't roll with me at all. So I'm going to try and make them just a tad bit fuller, but not make it look super fake. You can do it any way you want, as long as you follow the routine. You can shape them any way you want. The way your lips are shaped are fine. Make them fuller if you want, if it's for like a costume or something. It's your own choice. Take a berry plum lip liner, a darker plum lip liner. I'm using this one from Avon. Yeah, from Avon. And this is literally called Deep Plum. And you're going to line your lips with this. Now, when you line your lips, try and make the line a little bit thicker because we're going to be applying gloss and some concealer to lighten them, to make them a bit more paler, more nude. But we still want that sort of bright pink. That's the look we're going for. And I don't have any bright pink, so I have to use what I have. So make them a little bit deeper so that the blending looks more natural. So that's just a little bit out there, not by much. Now we're going to take a gloss in the same sort of color, and I'm using Foxy Brown from Avon. It's like a gloss that you squeeze out and right over your lip. And then take tissue and bat your lips. And then we're going to take concealer or foundation, anything liquid, nothing crayon or anything like that. And just run it over the bottom lip, blending in the liner. And there's the full Pam de Beaufort look. And I understand my lips look a little strange, being a lot more fuller than they are, but it's definitely very Pam. And again, like I said, you can do your own natural lip shape if you want, doesn't matter, as long as you follow the routine. And there you go. Lips, face, and the eyes.